Raymond, congratulations. At 4-1 up, it looked like it was going to be an easy win. 7-5 in the end, it was a real tough battle.
I know, when I was 3-0 up, I never thought Andy was playing that well. So I'm missing 3 darts at double 16 for make it 4-0. And he took it, and after that he took another 4 legs, so he makes it 5-4. And I'm thinking, oh dear, here we go. And lucky for me, he never played his last 3-4 legs his A game, so I won it 7-5. But I think the way he was playing in the last 5-6 legs, he should have won this one. Yeah.
Now you were there to pounce in the last couple of legs. Certainly the final leg to kill him off at 14 darts. You must be very pleased with that.
Yeah, of course, especially that 162. One of the markers said to me, right, that was the best 162 I ever saw in my life. And that was a crucial shot, I hit it in 14 darts. Of course happy, but not the way I was playing with 94 average, but you have to get doubles in this game. It's not important if you play well. I played 103, 104 against Phil Taylor and lost 7-3. So what can you do with that, 1 week later, I was averaging 100 or 101, and I beat Henry Lewis 7-2, and then you hit doubles, and he was missing a lot of doubles. So at the end, you have to be happy hitting your scores and doubles. So I'm really pleased in 10 weeks' time, 14 points now. Really happy.
Yeah, with obviously Andy losing, Robert Thornton losing tonight, and Phil Taylor losing tonight, there's a little bit of a gap there between the top 3, yourself, Michael and James, and the rest. Is that important?
Of course, but next week it's going to be an interesting night in Dublin. Me against Michael van Gerwen and Phil Taylor. So thank you, PDC, for that draw. Was it a draw? I don't know. But I don't care, we all have to play each other twice, and I don't mind if I play Michael or Phil and Phil in one night. So I have to play the board, and hopefully I would be really happy to have 2 draws or 1 win out of 2. So for next week I'm going to focus on 2 points, and then I will be really happy with 2 points. 4 points against both of them should be tough.
It would be nice. In a way, is it similar to a Pro Tour event where you just got to focus on the first game and get that out of the way? Yeah,
but this is slightly different. You can't compare it with Pro Tours, because there are people, but this is a crowd. Like next week, 10,000 in Dublin. Those were madmen next week. Those are really one of the greatest audience in the PDC history. 10,000 or maybe more than 10,000. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. And from tomorrow morning, I fly back home. For 4 days now, I'm on the cross trainer, working hard, practice, and focusing on them 2 games.
I remember last year when you came off stage in Dublin, and it was the first time you played in the O2 Arena then, and you said what a special place it was.
Wow, yeah. I remember that I came down from my hotel room, and already 250, 300 people were there in the lobby. And I'm thinking, this is not normal. So 10,000 were there. We went back from the venue when we won, straight back to my room, fresh up a bit, and then I came down for a drink, and that was not normal. 300-400 people back in the lobby, and I had absolutely no chance. I went straight back to my room.
Now you've got Michael and then Phil next week. Just to look at Michael first. Obviously he's having a great season, and you've got a great rivalry going at the moment.
Yeah, of course. Michael is playing really well, but to be honest, Phil is not playing his A game at the moment for weeks. I think he got 3 losses out of 4 weeks. So he's really vulnerable, and I have to take advantage on that. He's a close friend, but at the end, on stage, it should be nice that I finally beat him in the Premier League. So hopefully that will be next week.
Yeah. Do you think this is probably a good time to play Phil?
I don't know. I always ask for a game in Scotland against Phil, and then he beat me 7-3. So all respect to the guy. He's class. He's fantastic. He's the best ever. But it would give me a good feeling to beat him for one time. And in the Premier League and. Against Michael, yeah, why not? He proved he can play very good darts, but Adrian Lewis, he's on last at the moment. He beat him. Gary Anderson was 10th, and then he beat Phil Taylor. So you never know. Hit your scores, hit your doubles, and you can beat everyone.
Thanks, Raymond. We'll look forward to next week.
Me too.